This was the devastating damage caused by a fire that ripped through terraced homes in Grimsby. Residents and their pets had to be evacuated during the incident in the early hours of yesterday. Humberside Police had a scene guard at the home on Hainton Avenue for almost 12 hours yesterday as officers took away sacks full of cannabis plants. Today neighbours were counting the cost of the damage and thanked emergency services for their rapid response to the house blaze at 3:45 a.m. A total of 15 firefighters from Humberside Fire and Rescue Service tackled the house blaze and rescued a pet cat safely. Scene of the devastating fire on Hainton Avenue, Grimsby. Image, Grimsby Live. One terrified resident told Grimsby Live, "When I woke up, my upstairs hallway landing was glowing red. Windows were cracking with the heat. I was terrified in case it was my house, but it was coming from next door. It was engulfed. I was only in my pajamas but got out straight away. It was freezing outside and I was just wandering up and down the street not knowing where I was or what to do," she added. The emergency services arrived quickly. "They were amazing. The firefighters were lovely. The fire was really bad. They asked if I wanted to sit in the fire engine but I was too dazed to know what was happening," the concerned neighbor said. She was fearful for the pet dog of the couple who lived next door. Two top-of-the-range motorcycles parked in a lean-to at the rear of the house, one of them a Yamaha, were gutted by the fire. Police at the scene of the fire on Hainton Avenue, Grimsby. Image, Grimsby Live. Another neighbor said she was alerted by the noise and the lights from emergency services vehicles. "It was a shock and I wondered what could be going on. The bedroom was all lit up blue, so I knew it wasn't just a passing police car. When I looked out there were 3 fire engines, a police van and 2 police cars," she told. She added, "I saw one man being led away by police and put into the back of a police van. The whole street was lit up. The fire engine had a huge floodlight up on top," the neighbor said. "There is a strong smell this morning. We have had problems in the street with people dealing in drugs, around well-known galleries, and there have been cars vandalized and broken into over the years. But normally it is quieter at this end of Hainton Avenue than the other end." Police guarding the scene of the fire on Hainton Avenue, Grimsby. Image, Grimsby Live. A neighbor told how she intended moving out of the area because of the troubles in her street. "I have had enough. I am moving," she said. Another resident said he had received a leaflet from Humberside Fire and Rescue Service inviting him to contact them for a fire safety check on his home. Humberside police officers removed a number of bags containing cannabis plants at around noon yesterday. After the fire, neighbors said there was a strong smell of cannabis in the street. It was still in air 12 hours after the fire. Scene of the devastating fire on Hainton Avenue, Grimsby. Image, Grimsby Live. A Humberside fire. A motorcycle was on fire at the side of the rear of the premises in a lean-to, and the fire spread through the ground floor and spread to the ground floor of the neighboring property, the spokeswoman said. She told how fire crews responded from nearby Peaks Lane Fire Station at 3:45 a.m. and had the fire out by 4:20 a.m. Firefighters stayed on the scene for a while afterwards to prevent any further ignition and to give residents fire safety advice. She added, "A cat was rescued alive from the house." Humberside Police has yet to release details of the incident. Follow or contact Grimsby Live. Contact us. Email the reporter who wrote this story. Follow Grimsby Live on Facebook. Like our Facebook page to get the latest news in your feed and join in the lively discussions in the comments. Click here to give it or message us with a comment or story. Follow us on Twitter for breaking news and the latest stories. Click here to follow Grimsby Live on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. On the Grimsby Live Instagram page, we like to feature great pictures from our area, and if you tag us in your posts, we could repost your picture on our page. Click here to follow Grimsby Live on Instagram.